Welcome to Album of the Week, Episode 7, October 2022. Here at Screen Blast Repeat, we bring you all things extreme metal prog and dark alternative. Today we review the latest release from English metal heroes Everest Queen. Their new album is Murmurations, and they released it on the 30th of September 2022 via Trepanation Recordings. Hertfordshire is the beating heart of England's underground sludge and doom metal scene, but few are as progressive in their approach as Everest Queen. If Conjurer are the kings of progressive sludge metal, then Everest Queen are the outliers of post-sludge metal. Signed to the avant-garde noise label Trepanation Recordings, the band used their downtime in the second lockdown of 2020 to great effect for album number 2. Their aim on Murmurations is to retain their sludge sound while exploring pastures new, and they do it here with great efficacy. The post-metal and sludge genres might originate in the United States, but Everest Queen's sound is a distinctive British one with universal themes that know no national boundaries. Opener, Sunken Thorn, starts with rumbling feedback and threatens to find a melody before the hypnotic tom drums enter. You might lament that Tool no longer compose intros like this, but things change fast and you're too distracted by the weight of the crushing guitar distortion and the resonance of the snare hits to contemplate such a thing. Adam C. Taylor's vocals are rapacious in their frothing mouth intensity. Of course, Everest Queen do not stay in the same tempo for 9.5 minutes. Their music is progressive. Listen how the faster and more violent assault of the halfway mark builds into a crunchier, palm-muted rhythm. You'll imagine yourself in the James Hetfield down-picking posture before they reset the mood to a delicate texture of acoustic guitar pickings. It serves as a good springboard to launch back into the post-metal fury for the final climax and leaves you an emotional wreck. Perhaps Of Treachery and Shadows is the one song that stalls between the band's 2016 EP and their need to experiment with new sounds. The doom metal of Electric Wizard is more apparent here than the darker introspection of Warning, but the febrile malice of Taylor's vocals stops it from straying into a lethargic stoner metal paradigm. Here, his voice salivates with the bloodthirsty gratification of a serial killer preparing to cruise the streets in his motor. This makes the ethereal beauty of the clean-stroke guitars and subtle keyboard atmospherics of Dormant River such a surprise package. Now they take the angelic shivers of Cocktail Twins and the aggression of Neurosis and splice them together like modern alchemists. The interplay between the dreamy guitar chords and the high-registered bass line will remind you of the hypothermic sorrow of The Cure's disintegration, yet Taylor's harsh vocals give the luscious dreamscapes a glow of pain that relies as much on the spleen as it does the heart. Imagine golden meadows draped in the midnight tranquility of fireflies and owl reverberations. When the doom metal comes, it arrives like Cult of Luna in the last stretch of a marathon. An album of 6 songs with an average duration of 7 minutes played in slow to mid-range tempos ought to be insurmountable for those that like their metal frantic. Yet at the end you'll beg for more. That's because Everest Queen make the invocation of a pensive mood their main focus. It allows you to lower your shoulders and step out of the stress of the here and now and into a calmer cocoon of self-reflection where you can scream and contemplate with no worry of anybody witnessing you at your most vulnerable. Divergence goes to the heart of your cabin fever, but leaves you determined to get past it. The harmonized My Day and Bry guitars put the snarl on your face once more, as if you can now pinpoint the source of your anxiety and know how to conquer it. Everest Queen promise a climax, and they don't disappoint. Closing track The Burial is not as mournful as it reads, but its luscious guitar textures and multi-harmony vocals reveal a different shade to the band before they step on the distortion pedal. Now they invoke Anathema and 8 Bells, but with their own perspective. You might even detect the Smashing Pumpkins' glorious 1995-96 era of melancholy and the infinite sadness in the sorrowful caresses at the beginning. This is delicate music balanced on an emotional knife edge that can stab its creators at any point. Sheffield post-metal trio Gozer are the nearest contemporary to Everest Queen's aggressive intricacy and introspection. Murmurations is an album that can rouse the desire to read a novel by a woodfire, just as it can also bring the hidden demons of your personality into the open. Make sure you're alone and unafraid to express your emotional outcries when you experience it. So, after plenty of time to deliberate, we give this album an 8 out of 10. If you like this album, we recommend you check out the following records: Gozer's 2022 debut, An Endless Static, the 2021 album that nobody knows how to pronounce by whole post-metal group Still, and the self-titled debut EP from Hertfordshire Deaf Doom quintet Denali. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please visit our website at www.screenblastrepeat.com for the latest album and EP reviews from established, up-and-coming, and unsigned artists in the worlds of extreme metal, prog, and dark alternative.